And good evening. Once again, we gather around for a little weather. We've got several thunderstorm warnings that have just been issued. Also, an extension. We now have a tornado watch through 1 p.m. for the area. We'll show you where all of that is in just a second as we get this rolling. Be cautious out there as you do your travels tonight. It's wet, extremely wet, and we don't need any more accidents tonight. So be careful. If you don't have to travel, don't. A lot of you watching the Super Bowl, it's kind of hard to watch both and keep track of the weather. Good luck to your team if you're watching tonight. Let's start out and go to radar and look at where the National Weather Service has issued the tornado watch first, and then we will get into what is going on with the severe thunderstorm warnings. All of these counties, starting at Hattiesburg, this area here, back over to Natchez, taking in Vicksburg, Jackson, all the way up here as we get into Leake County, Carthage, Philadelphia, and over into Kemper County and back down to Clark County, are under a tornado watch until 1 a.m. this morning. As you'll see, we've got several lines of showers and thunderstorms that are going on. Newton County has a pretty good one right now. All of this pink, as you're looking at radar, is hail that has moved through or moving through right now. We've had some in Clark County earlier, and we got a good system of this coming across here now. As you'll see, this gold watch box right here, this is the extreme eastern side of Neshoba County and also Winston County. As we look at this, the National Weather Service tells us this is going to be into effect, and we'll be at Mill Creek around 7:10, make Louisville within the next 60 seconds, and to Bethlehem by 7:15. That is what we've got there with this. And again, this will expire at 7:30. Is there a chance something more can happen? It is. Let's turn on radar now so you can take a look at just how nasty this storm is. And it's got a punch to it. This is a lot of rain coming down. As we zoom in to take a look here, let's do this together. We've got a storm that is now in Newton County. Look at this in eastern Scott County. Let's turn on locations and look at where all of this stuff is and how it's affecting everyone. Right here, as we'll look here at Sebastopol down to Conahatta. This area right through here is pouring. If you, for any reason, are traveling Highway 35 and then east of there on 21, that will take you from Forest all the way back to Neshoba County, be careful. All of that comes up to Sebastopol there at the points there and back over toward right here. If you're headed over here toward the prison, toward into Carthage area, be careful. Of course, Walnut Grove has had a lot of rain tonight. There's the Dollar General, there's the prison. As you follow that out to 492, back in towards Sebastopol there. If we'll look at that rain, and more rain there. And again, this up here at the Rosebud area, still getting a lot of rain there. Rosebud Quick Stop as we look at that. Now let's go into Newton County, what we're seeing here. Now, there is no warning for Newton County, but it is extremely bad rain there, as we'll start here at the Conahatta Post Office. And this is moving due northeasterly across the county right toward Union. Raining heavy on the outskirts of Union, moving toward the Dollar General in that direction. Matter of fact, it's probably raining there now as we do this is in the last 60 seconds. This will be the brunt of this storm will be in Union in 9 minutes. So if it's not raining yet, be prepared. It will here in just a few moments. So be cautious. Be aware of what's going on. If you got to travel 21, do so with caution. As we look at Highway 492, tons of rain coming down on 492 and also Conahatta Prospect Road. I know we've had several wrecks on this stretch of road here in the last few weeks, and we don't need another one tonight, do we? Now, eastern side of Newton County, all is fine. We got some light showers down here in Hickory. Nothing much to talk about as we look at all of this. Lena, look at this. This is Leake County. This is Lena up near Carthage. It's getting ready to come a monsoon there at Walmart. Be careful. Now, what are we watching here? This is a second leg of the storm that's moving from here, from the Carthage, Lena area that is headed toward Neshoba County. Now, as we track this storm, it should be at Pearl River within 22 minutes and then reach the heart of downtown Philadelphia within 29 minutes as we track all of this. And again, this is coming from Leake, moving to the east. Now, let's look at what we have of the actual severe thunderstorm that is going on. And I remind you, although we don't have warnings on this west side, it is just as bad as it is on Highway 15 due north of Philadelphia to where the severe thunderstorm warning is. Let's zoom in on this. Now, this is going to pick up right if you pull into Philadelphia at the four-way stop there, and you see the hospital to your left and to your right, Philadelphia Gun and Pawn. That is where the severe thunderstorm warning starts, and it will move due easterly, northeast across the county, and go just above Bogachita there at the school there, and go northward all the way to the county line to the Indian Mounds. Now, as we go up with this, inside this, the Neshoba County Coliseum, if you live anywhere around it near Burnside Park or Highway 15, you are under the severe thunderstorm warning. Now, if you live west of 15, say you live out here in Arlington, there is not a severe thunderstorm warning affecting you nor Pearl River. But keep in mind with what I'm telling you that is coming here in the next few moments. This stuff here is going to rattle the windows in your home once it makes it there. Now, as we move across here, as you'll see, this severe thunderstorm warning does not touch Kemper County. Now, we've got a pretty good storm there that just passed through the Preston area that's now making its way to Noxubee County there. Now, as we follow 15 right out of here, here we are back here at the Coliseum in Philadelphia. As we go through Burnside Park and we go all the way up 15, we get to Noxubee. Look at this rain that is pouring down. You can't see the hand in front of your face. It's that heavy. Highway 395 there at the intersection as you go on toward Louisville. It's going to be on the outskirts. Right at Lake Teocata is where this storm is right now. It's right on the edge of the water there. Now, we've got a lot of rain coming down here at J&S Foods if you follow this out on 25. Even over here, moderate showers back over here at the church at Shiloh Baptist Church. It's moderate there. It hasn't quite made it into the parking lot of the Walmart there in Philadelphia, but it will, and on over to Winston Academy. So keep that in mind if you've got to go anywhere here. Now, this is my words of wisdom for the night. If you're sitting in Louisville, you're sitting in Macon, Mississippi, and you've got to go to either one of these places, hold off a little while. This stretch here, Highway 14, dangerous, two-lane road, and we don't want anything happening to you. Wait it out a little while. Now, as we move over into Kemper County, we show that we got some showers there down at the Cowboy Church, just west of Highway 45 there, the Chicken Shack. We've got showers just north of the Chicken Shack, starting somewhere right around there where the wood yard was, on up past to where you would have found the roadside park, where it's just a ghost town now. But out to the east there, Baca Valley, down in that area, down there around Dozer Road, a lot of rain. As we go east of Scuba on Highway 16, where it hits the Bama state line, it's going to pick up right along there, I'd say at Little Billy's house. Right along in here, Little Billy's house, Jimmy Thomas's house, David Bryan here. It's across the road from David. As we see these storms come across here at the old Neville plantation, goes into Geiger, Alabama, back here near the catfish ponds over to Geiger, in that area there. Now, we've got this creeping up here now as radar updates from Baca Valley, the back roads. That's going to stretch over here, and that's coming right up on the mansion again. So be prepared for that. Out in Giles, Mississippi, you got a lot of rain coming your way. Highway 17, we've got some showers moving toward Boyd, Alabama. Those areas, not bad. ML, a little bit, but more so in Geiger at this point. Now, as we move back across here, y'all look at this, the changes that has happened in the last few moments of what's going on. Let's turn off these locations to where you can see this for a moment. Union, it is heavy, heavy rain. And to the southwest of Union, even worse rain. Look at that. It's pouring so hard you can't see your hand here. And again, this is here at Conahatta Prospect Road where it runs into here. And if you're going north of there, look at that, Conahatta. And that's Conahatta Prospect Road that I brought up just a moment ago. As we zoom in a little bit closer here, we see that Mills Road. Do you live there? Do you travel that area? It's rough there. Mount Zion School. We also follow Will Brown Road here. That's just east of Conahatta Prospect Road. Look at that rain that is coming down in those areas there. And we want you to be careful. And again, this is northwestern Newton County, deep into Jody Pennington territory as we get over here with the Sheriff's Department. Now, as these storms move out of Union, they're going to cross right over, if you'll see this, right there, right over 19, Highway 15, 15 is what I meant to say, Highway 15, and then move across 19. This is going to be just in between House and Tucker is where this will do. The 4 lane is going to end about right here, and this is going to be in that straightaway, that flat area where we always have those wrecks. Horrible there. So y'all be careful there on Highway 19 as you're going into that. Showing rain all around Neshoba County now, in downtown area there, from out at Pearl River all the way to Neshoba Central High School. Downtown area getting a lot of rain. The fairgrounds are getting their share of rain as well. Look at Carthage. Now, this is what's moving back on again now over here toward Neshoba County. It's more and more of that to come. Now, what we're seeing now, and let's slow this down. The National Weather Service has lifted the severe thunderstorm warning. It has expired. But that doesn't change the fact we've got a lot of rain here, does it? Now, let me back out and let's look at all that we've got going on. Let's turn off radar for just a moment, and we show that basically all severe thunderstorm warnings have expired in the area. Does not mean that we will not get a few more here in a few moments. The yellow area, as we go back over this, again, is going to be a tornado watch until 1 a.m. That's a good ways off. So we could have more storms build and pick up between now and then. And you go, well, what is this red area as we look at this? This is a flash flood warning, meaning there's some rivers in there that could overcome. We've got a lot of rain that's come down through the Ridgeland-Jackson area. Flash flooding is very possible there. Be cautious. Look at the storm right here as we look at it going in to Neshoba and then on into Kemper County. Beat line. You're going to have this storm in 13 minutes. House, Mississippi. Are y'all ready for that? Oh, yeah. You'll have a storm there within 15 minutes as it makes its way across there. Be careful for Highway 491, Bethsaida, on into Bloomfield. You're going to get this over to Crossroads to Forestdale there. 27 minutes as we look at that as it comes right across our Ford store. That area is where it's going to be headed. So be careful. Talbot Enterprises is going to get a lot of rain in there as well. Now, again, all of our watches, our warnings rather, have expired for the night. The rain has not stopped. We're going to be behind all of this, watching these storms carefully and letting you know what becomes of everything. Right now, heavy, heavy rain in northern Neshoba, in Neshoba County, northern Newton County, and also we got a good bit moving across Winston County. Stark Vegas, if you've got kids there, okay at the moment. Back to our west, Vicksburg, I-20, pretty treacherous weather in between there over to Scott County, over to Morton area. Those are our places that we want to watch very carefully. Birmingham, light rain as we get over here north of Montgomery. Tuscaloosa looks okay. Selma, a little rain there. Valley Grande and Clanton, which is due south there. Clanton, Alabama, getting a lot of rain tonight as well. Again, we're always here. We'll be watching the weather for you behind the scenes to let you know when it does get dangerous. Fortunately, we haven't had anything that's too bad tonight. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope that our luck continues with what's going on with the weather and that no tornadoes will happen. That's our wish. We'll let you know as we track all this behind the scenes. Thanks for joining the Scotty Ray Report. As always, we give you up-to-date weather information as it happens here. Thanks a bunch, and we'll be back.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners.